Boys and girls, now that we have read the story, The Lorax, and talked about the importance of recycling and reusing, we are going to reuse our pop can that we have in our recycling bin to make a tin can robot. So at your tables, boys and girls, you will find some materials in your science box. You will find part of your tin can robot that Mrs. Padilla has already put together for you, but I need your help today to finish the rest. You will also find 2 blue bendy straws. Those will be in your science kit. You will also have a AA battery, 2 eye sockets for the eyeballs of your robot, 2 hands for your robot. You will have 3 tiny screws for your robot. Boys and girls, be careful with these screws so you don't lose them. You will also have 2 wiggly eyes. And the last thing that you'll need, boys and girls, is this clear battery cover. You will need this to cover the battery to make your robot work. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the arms on our robot. So I'm going to take 1 bendy straw and I'm going to find the arm socket. And I am going to take my straw and push this onto the arm socket. And I'm going to do the same with this side, boys and girls. I'm going to push the straw onto the socket. Now you have 2 arms that can move around. Next, I'm going to take 1 hand and I'm going to stick it on the end of the straw, just like that. Then I'm going to take the other arm and I'm going to put the hand on the other straw. So now I have 2 arms and 2 hands. After I do that, I need to work on the eyes. So I'm going to take my robot, I'm going to flip it up this way so it's standing on its wheels. And up here at the top is where the eyes are going to go. But boys and girls, I am going to have to help you with this part. So while you're waiting for me to come around, I want you to take pictures of your robot so far with your iPad. And when I come to your table, here's what I'm going to do. I want you to watch. I'm going to take the eye sockets and I am going to screw them with one of those tiny screws. So boys and girls, remember, it's so important that you don't lose them. And I'm going to screw it all the way in for you. Very carefully. This is a hard part, so just Mrs. Padilla will come and help you do this. Your job right now, remember, is to take pictures of your tin can robot with the iPad. So I'm going to screw those in nice and tight. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other one. So you're going to have 2 screws ready for Mrs. Padilla. Okay. And we're going to stick it in there. And you're going to hand me one of the little screws, boys and girls. And I'm going to screw it in. Very carefully. Remember, we talked about when we have to screw things in, we use a screwdriver. That helps us tighten the screws or take the screws out. Now, after we have the 2 eye sockets in, here's the fun part, boys and girls. You are going to take the 2 wiggly eyes, and on the back side, there's a sticker. And you're going to peel the sticker off. It might be a little tough. If you need help, just ask Mrs. Padilla. Mrs. Padilla can't even get the sticker off. Well, goodness, boys and girls, where's that sticker? It doesn't want to come off, does it? Okay, so you're going to pull the sticker off. If it doesn't come off, boys and girls, just raise your hand. I will come help you. I will bring around some tape. Okay, if we can't get the sticker off, we'll just tape the eyes on. Okay, and you can put the eyeballs right on your robot. Let's see if we can get the sticker off. Mrs. Padilla even has long nails. Oh, maybe. Oh, Mrs. Padilla got that one off. All right. So you're going to stick it right on there. Push, 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 push. Now you have 2 wiggly eyes. And here's what you can do with these wires. You can bend them. You can bend them like this. You can bend them however you want to make your robot look. I'm going to let you guys do that with your group today. Now, after you bend the wires, here's what we're going to do. We are going to take our tin can and we're going to slide it very carefully down through the tubes. Okay? And now the tin can is in. Now we have to make the robot work. So we're going to flip it over. And we're going to put the battery, boys and girls, in there. Now there's a spring side in the battery cover. And look, this is the flat side of the battery. On the other side, there's a bump. We want to take the flat side and put it on the spring. So watch. I'm going to push it right into the spot, all the way down. Now, I'm going to take our cover we talked about. And I'm going to stick it on top of here. And I have a tiny screw, boys and girls, I'm going to put right in to the spot, and Mrs. Padilla will come around and I'll screw this in very carefully. Whoops. It doesn't want to stay in there, boys and girls. Sometimes that happens. That's why Mrs. Padilla needs to do this part. So remember, a screwdriver is used to tighten or loosen a screw. We're almost there, boys and girls.